Welcome to Reckless Paradise, everyone. I am your host, Marissa. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is officially the final day of June. I hope everybody has had a really good month. Unfortunately, this has probably been the worst month I have had all year. Probably worse than January. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoy our episode. This is not your typical episode. This episode originally was supposed to be Music Madness with yours truly. However, this is kind of a turning point in the podcast, this particular episode. I have quite a bit to talk about. It has been a very, very rough month on my end, especially over the last couple of weeks. It's not an easy decision for me to make, what I'm about to say, but I have a lot going on at the moment, and honestly, it's not going to get any better at this point in time. As you guys may remember on the last episode I did, my dad has been very ill. He has been in and out of the hospital the last couple of weeks, and he just got out of the one in Vermont this past Friday. And I had the unfortunate news of finding out that he was diagnosed with small cell lung cancer, which just so happens to be not only the most rapid spreading cancer, but also the most aggressive cancer that you can get in your lung. It's most common amongst smokers, and unfortunately both my parents do smoke. So that definitely plays a factor in why this happened. But unfortunately it is the type of cancer that spreads rapidly, and it is very, very aggressive. It's non-curable. You can only just prolong it. You could prolong your life with chemo treatments, but even then, it's not 100% guaranteed to work. I have a lot to mentally think about. I have a lot to take care of. I have a lot to do. And honestly, I don't know where to start. But at this moment, the podcast for me is not my top priority anymore. I need to focus on like preparing myself for the worst and preparing myself for the future. So, with that being said, as of today, June 30th, this is my final episode on the Reckless Paradise podcast. It was a hard decision to make, but I feel like this is best for me at this time, as I am going through a lot, as you could probably imagine with anyone whose family member has been diagnosed with cancer, especially this type of cancer. It's actually rare, based off of what I've looked up. It's actually rare to have this form of cancer. So, as I just said, this will be my final episode on the show at this time. I am so sorry for those of you who really enjoy listening to my episodes on Sundays. But as I just mentioned, this podcast is not my priority at this time. My priority is spending time with family and focusing on the future and getting myself ready. I need to find employment at this point in time, but I need to keep looking. It's not that easy, especially where I live. It has been such an honor and such a privilege to be doing this podcast with my best friend for the last 2 years, or over 2 years now, I should say. About 2 years and 5 months now, I had been doing this podcast every week, twice a week. Except for this June, we started doing individual episodes because of Spotify for podcasters being stupid. So, it really has been a pleasure. I've had a lot of fun doing this show. It was a really strong passion of mine. It was something that I'd always wanted to do, even back in high school, back when I started my YouTube career. I really hate that I have to give this up, but I really gotta prioritize what's important right now. I absolutely love doing this show, and not to worry, this show is not going to die out by any means. I am giving Dystro the reins. He is going to continue to upload. I don't know how we're going to do it quite yet. We will work out the details in the long run, but for now, do expect episodes every Thursday, just like Dystro has been doing the whole month. Every Thursday he will have an episode. I'm not so sure if we're going to continue doing it twice a week like we have been the last 2.5 years, as it can be strenuous just doing it by yourself. It can be strenuous uploading twice a week. But I can guarantee one thing, there will be an episode out every Thursday from Dystro. I'm not completely going away I should say. Like, I'm not going to be recording, I'm not going to be uploading, but I'm still going to be kind of playing a producer role here. I'm still going to help him with ideas. If he needs help with notes, I could still help him with that. We're still doing pilgrimages. Yes, we are still doing album pilgrimages from bands. And I'm still going to help him do those episodes. Like, I'm going to do my notes and send them to him. Basically, my feedback on every pilgrimage. Like, let's just say when we finish our Loverboy pilgrimage, when we pick it back up eventually, we will be doing episodes about that. But it will be him recording and talking. But I will still forward him my notes so he can share it with you guys, my thoughts as well. So in a sense, I'm not completely going away. You guys just won't be hearing from me anymore on the show. But I'm still playing a producer role. I'm still going to help him with the uploads if he needs help uploading. Still going to be doing the descriptions for him and fixing any typos, adding his song of the night to the end of each episode like I always do. I'm still going to play that role, and I'm still going to promote, of course. It's just, once again, I will not be recording myself. I will not be uploading any episodes of myself at this time. So Dystro's taking over the full reins, like I said, and if he needs any help, I will absolutely help him out. Again, it is very painful for me to make this decision, but again, you have to kind of prioritize. When you find out someone in your family has cancer, like, your first instinct is, oh my god, I need to spend more time with my family. Like, that's main priority right now. I really don't care about anything else. I need to just get myself ready for the future and spend time with my family at this moment. I just want to say thank you to all the viewers out there who have been listening to our episodes the last 2.5 years. Even my solo stuff that I've been doing this month, and even my solo stuff in the past, from Music Madness to I think I did a couple other solo things myself a couple years ago. But Music Madness has been my main solo series that I've been doing. But again, I just want to thank you guys so much for those of you who have been sticking around for the last 2.5 years. I love you all so much, and just know that I'm not going away completely. I'm still going to be here behind the scenes helping them out, still helping make the show great, promoting and stuff like that, and giving ideas. It's good to give them ideas. So at this time, like I said, we aren't sure about the upload schedule. Like I said, what's guaranteed is you will get an episode every Thursday from Dystro. I don't know what we're going to do about Sundays. I don't know if we're going to get rid of them altogether or just do every other Sunday. Like, every other week you will have 2 episodes, while the opposite week you only get 1. I don't know if that's what we're going to do, but Dystro will work out the details because now he's in full control. He can choose when he wants to upload, what he wants to upload. And I can still guide him, of course, but at the end of the day, he's going to make the decisions for now, for the show. And I couldn't think of a better person to hand the reins over to, because he has grown so much on this show in terms of vocal ability, in terms of just thinking and wording things. He has improved so freaking much over the last 2.5 years, and I couldn't be any more proud to hand the reins over to him in terms of recording and doing our episodes. So do me a favor, y'all. Treat him good. Please, please, please treat him good. Continue to listen to our episodes, especially his wrestling stuff. His wrestling stuff is very interesting to listen to, especially if you're kind of a newer wrestling fan and you really want to know the backstory behind some of these rivalries, some of the past years in wrestling when we do our Year in Wrestling series. Like, he just uploaded one last week of 2022. I'd recommend you guys go check that out. So I really recommend you check that out. He's still going to be doing music stuff as well, because I'm going to help him incorporate that into his routine, considering I'm not going to be recording anymore. And plus, I still want to get my thoughts out there to you guys in terms of music. So I figured let's still do that together, him and I. We can still take notes and he can talk about them on the show. But nonetheless, this episode is super short. It's just a little brief message to you guys, basically stating what's been going on, why I haven't really been myself on the show, and basically what steps we are taking moving forward with this show. This show is not going away. Dystro is taking over. And once again, I couldn't have offered this to anyone better, in my opinion. So, for the very last time from me, if you guys stuck around to the very end, we greatly appreciate your support. Be sure to go on ahead. You can still follow us on social media by clicking on that link in the description below, which will take you to Linktree. We both have Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitter. Go on ahead and follow us there to keep up to date with the show, because I will still be posting updates when we get them out. And I'm sure Dystro will be too at this point, so be sure to follow us there to keep up to date. as well as the YouTube community tab on our page. Click on that community tab, all of our updates will be posted there as well. I also have a song for you guys. I think I'm going to do one last song of the night, and I'm actually going to go with Loverboy because that was a pilgrimage we actually just paused. I literally put a pause on everything. A pause on VCs, a pause on pilgrimages, everything. Gaming. I haven't done anything, like, online at all in the last week, and I just need this little break. But I figured let's pick a Loverboy song because the very last album we did was absolutely amazing, and it's going to be tough to beat in comparison to Get Lucky. So I'm gonna go with Too Much Too Soon from the recent album we just did. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but my god, that album was so good. So Too Much Too Soon by Loverboy. I don't think there's a video for it. I know there's audio, so I would just leave that at the end of the video. Go on ahead and click on that link and take a listen. That is officially my final song of the evening. For this show, I figured I'd go out with a bang and pick Loverboy, kind of like a full circle moment for me because Loverboy has been in my life for the longest time. So go on ahead and take a listen to that, especially if you are into the classic rock scene like me. Dystro's gaming YouTube channel is also in that description, in the link tree, link, I should say. He posts weekly gaming content and memes. Go on ahead and check out his stuff. I haven't played anything in about a week, but he's been still playing games on his own, and he's been uploading some funny things, and he's been showing me, and there's been some really crazy things happening when he plays. So go check his stuff out, please, and go subscribe to him if you have not done so already. Once again, take a listen to tonight's song of the night, Too Much Too Soon by Loverboy, and, well, that is it. Thank you guys for supporting me over the last 2.5 years, and I hope you continue to support this show as Dystro takes over. Thank you guys for listening, and Dystro will see you guys in July. Peace. Bye, guys.